Top 10 logos, which are secretly evil. Coming in at number 10, we have LG. Life's good, their motto, embedded in a winking, cheerful face. It's designed to be disarming, to put you at ease. But look closer. That isn't a charming cartoon. It's a mask for an insatiable digital entity. The true nature of this logo is revealed with a simple twist, turning that friendly wink into a ravenous mouth. Meet the glutton, an alpha predator from the dawn of the arcade, a dormant Pac-Man hiding in plain sight, now evolved for the modern age. The glutton consumes everything in its path, promising a good life, while it devours your very existence pixel by pixel. At number 9, we find Pixar, the kings of making grown-ups cry over cartoons. It all starts with their mascot, Luxo Jr., the bouncing desk lamp. Seems like a bright idea for a logo, right? But what happens when the credits roll and the studio goes dark? That cheerful bounce becomes a horrifying skeletal hop across a graveyard of forgotten characters. Its signature stomp on the eye? In this nightmare, it doesn't just flatten letters. It crushes any other light it finds, just to make sure it's the only star of the show. This is the Nightmare Animator. It doesn't bring characters to life with joy. It drags them into a horror show. Sliding into the number 8 spot is a villain who has you under her spell every single morning. Starbucks. If you've ever felt there's something off about that friendly face on your cup, you're absolutely right. Because that isn't a mermaid. This is a siren, a far older and far more dangerous creature. In ancient mythology, sirens were monsters. They used their enchanting beauty and hypnotic songs to lure sailors off course, crashing their ships onto the rocks and dragging them to a watery grave. And if you think that's a coincidence, look at the original Starbucks logo. It depicted the siren in her full, explicit mythological form, bare-chested, with her 2 tails spread wide in a provocative, inviting pose. Over the years, she's been cleaned up, made more brand-friendly. Her true nature has been hidden behind long hair and clever cropping. But make no mistake, the twin tails are still there, a remnant of her origins. She hasn't changed. She's just learned to hide in plain sight. Her tactics have simply evolved for the modern world. Her enchanting song is the potent aroma of a dark roast, the promise of productivity in a venti-sized cup. She doesn't lure sailors to their doom. She lures office workers into her outposts, day after day, feeds on routine, and thrives on dependency. Every $5 you offer is a tribute, a small sacrifice of your free will at her altar, ensuring you'll be back tomorrow, and the next day and the day after that, forever caught in her pleasant, caffeinated tide. At number 7, we have a symbol of athletic achievement, so ubiquitous its power is hiding in plain sight. Adidas. We're told those 3 stripes represent the mountains we must climb, the peaks of human performance. But what if they represent something far more sinister and evil? What if they are a hidden fascist army? Need proof of this global indoctrination? Just look at its army of imitators. An entire legion of knockoffs, the Abibas, the Adadas, the Didasa, all desperately trying to look the part, to fall in line with their master. And every army needs its most loyal soldiers. Where did it find its perfect ironclad division? For example, see Russia, an entire nation in tracksuits, ready for mobilization at a moment's notice. That's when you see the truth. The 3 stripes aren't a logo. They are its militant soldiers, marching in perfect lockstep. And the brand name itself? It's the chassis of a war machine, a tank, crushing all individuality beneath its treads. Their motto isn't a suggestion, it's a command. Our number 6 spot goes to a brand that barely even tries to hide its nature, Monster. They call it a name, but it's really a confession. Their slogan, Unleash the Beast, isn't just clever marketing. It's a literal instruction, an incantation spoken every time a can is cracked open. Those 3 green slashes on the can, they aren't the stylized mark of a claw. They are scars on the very fabric of reality, a dimensional seal that grows weaker with every purchase. This is the Beast, a being of pure, caffeine-fueled chaos. It has no grand plan for world domination, no monologue to deliver. It is simply an engine of primal rage and destruction, waiting for its prison to finally break. Every jolt of energy you feel is a tremor from its cage, a sign that the beast is one step closer to being unleashed. So you think those were sinister? That was just the beginning. Next, we expose the titans of tech, but even they are nothing compared to the number 1 spot. Subscribe for the next part, and I'll see you in the finale, releasing this Thursday.